next? What we got next? Let's go to Pop. No. We ain't gonna talk Pop Smoke yet. Just yet. Let's talk Snoop Dogg. Now, in our hiatus through last 3 weeks because of life, a lot of things have unfolded.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, the Gayle King.
Lisa Leslie
interview. We ain't got to play it. We know y'all already heard it.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities was outraged.
Yeah.
One celebrity in particular, Uncle Snoop.
Yeah.
Uncle Snoop, and it was the funniest shit in the world to me, because I had to get the sentiment right.
Yeah.
Should I call it one, y'all? Funky dog head, bitch.
Yeah.
I said this nigga. So immediately, now I go to the barbershop, right? Okay. Barbershop, typical barbershop conversation. Everybody like, damn, that nigga Snoop went the fuck off.
Yeah.
But before I get to what happened in the barbershop, when you heard it, what did you think immediately?
First reaction?
Yes.
I laughed my ass off.
Okay, cool.
my second reaction, I understood what he was saying.
Yes.
But I know Snoop, so you knew it was going to come out that Snoop way.
Yes.
But I got the sentiment and I agreed.
Yes. Did you agree with him calling her a funky dog head bitch?
No, but I agreed with the sentiment of why he called her a funky dog head bitch. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I felt like she was out of pocket for the line of questioning. I feel like Lisa Leslie handled it perfectly as far as like drilling on the point that he wasn't convicted of that shit.
Yeah.
And as a friend, she didn't see him doing that type of shit.
Right.
But even for her to ask her that question, like, it didn't need to be even entered into the conversation. So I feel like she was wrong. So I understood where he was coming from. But he, Snoop gonna say it in his way.
Funky dog head.
So bitch. I felt like he was wrong for the way he delivered it, but the sentiment was perfect.
Okay, so I was saying the same shit. So, but my first thought after, my first thought was when I saw the actual clip, and I was like, why the fuck is they talking to Lisa Leslie? And I know Lisa, and I got mad respect for Lisa Leslie.
Yeah.
But she is not a person that you really want to hear from in this time. I feel like they were reaching and they were trying to find somebody that will come and talk. Cause why? I know Lisa Leslie and Kobe had a nice relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe even a brother-sister type of relationship.
Oh, they did. They had pictures of them when they was younger going down and shit. So they was like
they was cool for years.
They were just both popping in LA around the same time. So they kind of hung together in the same crowds.
But I feel like you could have talked to other people.
I mean, they did. They talked to Tracy McGrady, which somebody who was really close to him.
Gayle did?
Oh no, not her. I'm just talking about
that's what I was referring to.
I get what you're saying. You saying that particular network was trying to find somebody. Trying
to scrabble, let's get somebody that was inside or knew him to, you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, especially if I know that y'all cool or sibling, the last thing I'm finna bring up is a court case. How you feel?
Yeah.
Where were you at when you heard it? You know what I'm saying? How was Vanessa doing? Yeah. How were the other 3 girls doing? It's a lot of other shit that I can talk about, which I'm sure they did talk about. But why do we need to discuss that with his sister? That's weird. And I don't fuck with that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But I've been against Gayle since the R. Kelly shit.
I was just about to say, even before that, we were kind of questioning Oprah about because we had the same sentiment with the Michael Jackson shit. We had a whole rant. Well, you had more of a rant than I did.
Yeah.
But it was basically the same sentiment, this funky ass bitch talking about Mike. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said I understand.
That's anybody who talk about Michael Jackson. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Yeah, so that's why I understood Snoop's sentiment because you know what I'm saying.
Because I went there.
Yeah, we felt like that.
I went there with Oprah. I definitely went there with Oprah.
And I feel like they're capitalizing off of moments, not necessarily saying that they just propping up the black people and not saying nothing about the white people. I feel like they are capitalizing just like all the other media outlets are doing. You know what I'm saying? And they just they do that for the black people.
In that sentiment, I wasn't upset. I wasn't upset the fact that y'all trying to do clickbaity shit because that's the society we in.
Yeah,
that's a direct contradiction of what we do here.
Yeah,
for me to be like, I don't like the fact that y'all did that. You feel what I'm saying? The only difference is me and you we didn't go there. We didn't, when it happened, we didn't all right, let's put some shit up because we not like that.
Yeah.
We deal with death differently. We actually had to grieve a little bit because we fucked with Dogg.
But that's the whole difference. Somebody to ask that question is somebody who really didn't give a fuck for real. You get what I'm saying? Kobe was a basketball player and she didn't watch basketball. So that's just as you know what I'm saying. They was
I
a
can't say,
celebrity.
I don't know if she watched basketball or not.
She don't peg me as the type. I'm sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. I ain't. I'm
Don't
just
use that
assuming.
word.
What? Come on, bro. Pause.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying. But she don't seem like she had an infinity as far as like her age demographic and shit. Mm-hmm. She, if anything, if she did watch basketball, she liked Magic probably because that's probably her age bracket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't feel like she had that. She took the tact and the care towards the interview like other people who gave a fuck about the culture.
Right.
Like basketball. Like all the people who was talking about it on ESPN.
Yeah.
All the people.
They didn't bring it up.
They didn't bring it up. It wasn't
it doesn't
needed.
matter.
It wasn't necessary. For what? What is it gonna prove? It's 9 people died
right,
in there.
exactly.
The whole, you know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's the sentiment. That's the scene. That's the setting. She asked Lisa Leslie about some shit that didn't really matter at all, for real, in that moment or at all. But like I said, then you cut to Snoop making, and the reason I'm bringing it up because Snoop was recently on Red Table Talk with Jada, Willow, and Jada's mom, and Jada was kind of giving it to Snoop as far as his pretty much saying that they took it personal because of the words that he chose to use.
Yeah.
So me in the barbershop, everybody in there, yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I'm like, in my mind, I knew that was wrong of what he said. Not how he said it, just what he said. And my reason, they were like, well, how the fuck is that? I said, because Snoop is a known gang member. You feel what I'm saying? It's not gonna go over well. No matter how much he cleaned his image up, out there cooking, whipping it up with Martha Stewart, all that shit. She's a felon. You think what I'm saying? He is a gang member, still active. You feel what I'm saying? Who at one point in his life was beat a murder rap. You know what I'm saying? He is not the guy that needs to be aggressive, like that aggressive.
I feel you. But I feel like if we didn't know Snoop, then we would take it like that. But we know, like, I feel like the profanities
and then the threat.
And that even in the threat, I didn't take it like how everybody was like, oh, he's sending everybody, we're gonna be killing her ass or whatever. I took it as like, we're gonna hold your feet to the fire, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to, well, I mean, I ain't gonna call her a bitch, but that's what he was basically saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
We holding your feet to the fire. We're gonna make sure you're accountable for everything that you're saying in this culture. So I looked at it like that, like either we gonna attack you as far as that,
right,
or we not gonna back you no more. I didn't take it as like we gonna.
I don't think we backed her at all. So that's the thing. Like,
what you mean back there?
Like you saying either we're not gonna. You said we're not gonna back her.
Yeah, because we kind of
we don't fuck with her.
I mean, they put her in the same vein as Oprah.
We don't fuck with Oprah.
I mean, we did up until that.
I never fucked with Oprah.
A lot of people do.
Oprah is not my demo. I'm not her demo.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that she was black and she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
I gave her respect for her business.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Oprah at all.
I mean, but I'm saying you
like,
are
she don't fuck with my culture. She don't rock with that. She's the epitome of Bill. She's not the epitome, but she's Bill Cosby. You feel what I'm saying? Bill Cosby don't fuck with us.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I don't sympathize with her. I don't fuck with her. I'm not when Oprah talk. I'm not like, oh shit, I gotta hear what Oprah talking about.
Yeah.
No, it ain't never been that with me.
I know. I'm just saying a lot of people, but I understand that for you. But I'm saying a lot of people look at her like she's one of the great black people that do shit that helps black people, or she's trying to push her.
Remember we talked about that
forward.
shit. What the fuck do she do for us?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm not caping for her at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about that as far as with Oprah or Gayle.
Right.
Because I don't look. They not the people that's like coming into our neighborhoods and doing shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I never looked at them like that.
Right.
But that's what people look at, like putting on people like Tyler Perry and shit like that.
Yeah.
They feel like she responsible for a lot of black success.
Okay.
When, like,
who other than TP?
I mean, maybe.
And, but the thing is, are you really responsible for his success or his product and his lack of fear and his willingness to just go? Is that responsible?
I mean,
because as far as I'm concerned, you just gave him some advice and told that nigga to buy some shit.
Yeah.
And he did. You're not responsible for his career. He's responsible for his career. What have you done? So
she was giving him a platform,
and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. That's a lot though when you don't have nothing.
But we knew Tyler Perry before I knew Oprah was fucking with him.
Yeah, we knew him from the stage. We ain't know him from the movie aspect.
He had us before he fucked with her. That's how I look at it, but I'm different. So And it's a different demo. I'm not her demo, so I don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still looked at Snoop's comments was a little too far. And Snoop, when he put that motherfucking scarf on and them glasses, that's Uncle Snoop. He gonna say some shit.
Yeah.
But I felt like that shit was wrong. How he said it. No. What he said, not how he said it. All the anger. You can give her all the anger you want. But the fact that you called her not a funky dog head. The fact that you used the word bitch.
So if he would have called her a funky dog head hoe or
No.
a funky dog head broad,
Yep.
it would have been cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Funky dog head person. I don't even really know. Bitch is probably the only sentiment you can put right there.
Yeah, that's what
that
I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
That's what I said. Like, he's not a nigga who
but
gonna
he's
fuck
smart
up.
enough to put something else there. You dig what I'm saying?
But in the moment, it's like sacrifice
It's not
the way it sounded or convey. Because think about it, you pissed off and you going off and you got to replace this word and you know it's gonna sound stupid when you saying it.
But you could be like, funky dog, man. You know what? And then the fact that you ended it with a threat.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And even if that threat wasn't serious,
Yeah.
people don't play like that. You are a gang member who at one point was on trial for murder. You cannot threaten nobody. Niggas gonna take it serious.
But what I'm saying is, bro.
And I heard it was a lady that was like a politician or some shit like that.
What?
Like she was like some lady was on I guess she was on Twitter like nigga Gayle my bitch nigga play around and she's a bitch who got some like little power.
Some clout.
You feel what I'm saying?
But
like on some.
What I'm saying is a lot of people are
Which I said was gonna happen.
A lot of people are reacting over internet threats and shit though. Realistically, this shit it ain't happening coming to our house or nothing like that. We just worried, we uptight about trolls.
But
that's what I'm saying though.
How many? But I don't know if Snoop got the sway of people to say or that influence.
Yes, because
to say, hey, go get her.
We just seen it. That's what it was. He was activating the niggas online who be laughing at that nigga in the scarf, like you just talking about.
But in this society, you got people that have enough influence that if they say go get that motherfucker in real life, it's people showing up at the door.
But it's not a lot of people. Beyonce might got that influence.
Drake
probably.
Jay.
Yeah. No, Jay don't got that influence with the fans to make you pull up. Niggas argue Jay all day. It's the best and not, you know what I'm saying? So okay. I don't think it's that serious. Okay. But them niggas like them Nicki Minaj, they ain't gonna do shit. They don't even buy records. But yeah, like the Drakes and the
but still,
Beyonce's.
you gotta be careful. And that's the only sentiment I was saying. I was with him with the anger. I was with him with, funky dog head. But when he got to that last word, I was like, Now I can say that in my mind, and that's how I'm feeling. Yeah. But I know that in this climate, I have to pick and choose words that I use.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like now this nigga is on an apology tour. That's the only reason he was up at Red Table Talk, bro.
Yeah.
Is to let these three women get in his ass for some shit he said, him to cry and apologize. The same thing T.I. did. These niggas going on apology tours. If I mean what the fuck I say, I'm not apologizing for shit.
Me neither, bro. I feel the same way as far as with that, because I feel like I didn't watch that interview all the way with that Red Table Talk, so I didn't know if he was crying and shit on that.
He's out. I'm talking about Red than a motherfucker.
And see, I hate that about that shit, just because like he meant that.
Yeah.
Because it came from a place where that was his man's and he loved that nigga, so he felt the way and he said that. Yeah. So to apologize for it, was like, I'll be like, if anything, I approached the situation wrong. Right. But my sentiment is the same.
But then you also, I do feel like Snoop is also a very, very intelligent person.
Yeah.
And by him being black and being in the media and in entertainment, he also understands the sentiment of every time a black man
get mad, he look like the angry black man.
No. Every time a black man dies, people want to bring up bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I know he was at his wit's end with the Nipsey shit, because all the motherfucking media outlets... Gang member. So what, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then, like, and he a LA nigga, so he just got over that loss.
Yeah.
And not even 100% over it.
Yeah, the band ain't even all the way
it's
off.
Still bleeding a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? And then for this to happen, so I know it was a lot of emotions going in, on top of understanding or feeling that these two particular black women got a real problem with black men. And I had this discussion the other night with some people. I don't even think, like, I think it's a conspiracy to do away with black men.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Because it's I'm for women and doing their thing. I love ambitious women. That's the sexiest shit in the world to me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But like, so you look at these different organizations, these crews, Black Girls Rock and Black Girls Unite. Hell, even Black Lives Matter is ran by black women.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It's all about the leverage of black women.
I understand.
We don't have that. Black men, like we're not welcome.
Yeah.
We're not welcome at, because I ain't gonna say we're not welcome at Black Girls Rock, but it's not for us.
Yeah.
So what do black men have? What type of camaraderie do we have?
The Million Man March about it in the Nation of Islam. I know. I'm just saying though, if you want to talk about an organization that caters to black men,
none.
I'm saying that one.
None. And and it's a lot of black women out there that see what I see. So they make their videos and be like, we still got our kings, ladies. Like, it's about us, but it's about them too.
But they've been doing that for the longest, as far as like even implementing welfare into the housing system, like getting the black father out the house.
To get the black father out the house.
So it's like, I mean,
but now it's even more prevalent. I'm fucking up this
prevalent.
Word. There you go.
Yeah,
I know some of these words.
But yeah, I feel like.
Have you noticed that though?
Yeah, it's more but the thing is, I noticed the overlay for the underplay as far as like the tactic that they're using. They using black women because they know with the power of all of them, they can make noise more so than
black men.
No, more so than white women. You get what I'm saying? It's more of a, how can I say it? They appeal to more of a sentiment in your heart than a white woman do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like when you see a struggling black mother and she trying to make do, it tugs at your heartstrings.
Right.
When you look at a white lady and she's struggling like that, you look at her like waste of privilege sometimes. That's what people say, or they don't have the same type of sympathy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like they use those people because they seeing them making this push. It's like with the Black Lives Matter and all that shit. They see them gearing up to do something. They like, okay, y'all can do, we can make y'all, empower y'all to make y'all feel like y'all doing something, but then y'all can carry out our shit at the same time.
Right.
So basically diminishing us. So then at the end of the day, when they want to come and change everything up, it's not gonna be much of a fight. You know what I'm saying? These women ain't about to.
The black man don't have really no legs to stand on.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Other than black women. That's our support system. At the moment black women
turn against us, and I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but they're definitely putting their gripes and their grievances over the black unity as a whole. Like, it's about black girls or black women. You feel what I'm saying? And even the powerful or the influential black women, they're carrying it out. Yeah, because we talked about this on other episodes where I was like, it's hard when you come up with stupid with shit that everybody not agreeing with, like all the issues that you choosing to attack.
Yep.
It's like it's losing some of us. And with the shit that they doing, it's kind of like fighting against black men, and we noticing it. So we not backing it fully like we should. Yeah. But it's a reason. Like, y'all fucking us over in it. And
because none of it screams.
We can't say it. We just look. We have to sit there and just deal with it.
Like, for instance, like, it's a lot of events that go on in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
And 85% of them are created by black women for black women. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain to you how many that my wife even attends and helps put together because she's a project manager. And you know what I'm saying? Does this shit. And it's always like black women. So I'd be like, all right, can I come? Well, it's like mostly women. You know what I'm saying? It's about women and women in business.
Or it's like relaxation for women. Like, it ain't nothing for like.
And I don't want to, I'm not trying to sound like a hating ass nigga.
Yeah,
or even a sexist ass nigga. But the issue, and I know it's a lot of niggas that don't really understand, but I'm a person who sympathizes with everybody.
Yeah.
So I take it really personally. Maybe I shouldn't, but no, fuck that. I will. I'm going to take it personally because I sympathize. Like, I will support black women. I will support black men.
Yeah.
We should all support each other, not isolate. And that's what they doing. They isolate.
But to think about it like this, they're fighting to be a part of everything, but then they isolating people. So they a walking contradiction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, how can you do us like that as far as like not making it all inclusive? Because it's not like they just like, oh, black niggas not involved in it, but they not making us a part of the process, so we can feel like, okay, let's do some shit that make men might want to come too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's add. No, it's none. It's about women.
Yep.
But they looking at the demographics of who buying shit, and they appealing to that. So they put in the money and the what you call that, the pros over the actual issues and shit that could push the culture forward as far as all together. Yeah. They pushing the narrative of let's get this money, and we can capitalize because women spend money.
I'm trying to figure out exactly when
did that switch?
Did this shift go from black people, black unity to just black women?
It's fucked up to say, but kind of like Black Lives Matter. Around that time, it started to, because that was even before the women's movement.
And even with the women's movement, so you look at it like that, like, so you got black women, and they isolation, you know, and then some of them would team up with white women.
Yeah,
you feel me?
And Hispanic women.
But black men don't team up with white men. It's like a pivot. Like, no, that ain't what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Because it'll look like world domination. Like, you
like
get
a
what I'm saying?
male-dominated thing. Like, and that's the thing.
That's
like,
the world they feel like they already live in.
And it's not, though.
It's not. It's like, nigga, it's a hierarchy. It's hard. It's fucked up to say, but we are not at the top. We might be the top of the food chain as far as like if we really wanted to revolt and do shit. But if you look at the power structure, nigga, we like 5th or 6th, nigga. We below the Asians. There's a lot of niggas who came here after us that's above us at this point. So it's like for us to be worried about them fucking us over, it's like, damn, like we see you at 5 and we at 7, like, damn, you ain't got to kick us while we down.
Right.
We supposed to be up at 3 at least together.
And I know in that sentiment, it makes it difficult for men to support women.
Yeah. But they say that's the problem that they having with us, that we don't support them. But you see why? That's why I said it's a reason why we not.
Yes, that's
it's not like we, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we doing this shit out of spite. We doing this because y'all directly fucking us over.
And it's not inclusive for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
y'all don't make us feel involved.
I'm not like saying there's dainty shit going on and shit like that, but you go to these events, these black girls, it's the shit there, the vendors that they have are all geared toward women. It's a women's event.
Bath bombs, scented lotions. We ain't doing that shit. Like
I like a bath bomb.
I like scented lotions. I ain't never had no bath bomb.
I like a bath bomb.
I like
feels amazing.
I don't like perfume lotions, but I like fruit smells. Okay. Like strawberry or cherry or some shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? But bath bombs, I don't even take baths, nigga.
You get that bomb, you will.
Get that bomb.
But no, but so we here. So when you look at Gayle King and Oprah, and I feel like these are two women, you know, that are perpetuating that narrative.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they only going at black men.
Yeah.
It's a whole white nigga out there that got a whole case of raping and taking advantage of women in his fucking platform. No media coverage. They ain't talked about it.
You know, but with them, it's the only thing with me is with that situation in particular, Oprah is friends with the nigga.
Right.
So I think it's more so of that than a white man thing. I feel like she fucked with the nigga and got money with the nigga. So at this point, she trying to like, by saying that he's all of this monster shit, like, bitch, you been cool with this nigga for how long?
Right.
So you had to see something or know that this nigga some kind of like, it looks bad on her if she.
It would make her look like everybody on Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah, basically.
You knew about this shit.
Yeah.
You were an enabler. And it directly combats with her brand.
So I feel like it's more of that more so she don't want to like get at this white man.
She
can't. Yeah. It's like
even if she knows
she gotta be hands off with the shit.
She gotta be hands off.
Because it makes her look bad in the end. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't look at it like I feel like the Michael Jackson shit was a bigger issue for her than anything. Because you can see with her actions after that, right, that she noticed she was wrong. Mm-hmm. And in that fact right there, you admitting that you was wrong, showing that you on some bullshit.
This shit crazy, man.
So
this shit crazy.
I
don't know.
Fuck that. My nigga Snoop.
But okay, yeah. So back to Snoop. So how do you feel knowing that he's on somewhat of an apology tour?
I'm pissed off, bro. I don't like it. Because I feel like his sentiment was right. He could, like, even if you're going to apologize, do it in the right way where you still keeping your dignity. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, you know you meant that. And just, you don't ignore it. Like, I might have been impulsive in how I said it, like I said, but my sentiment was still staying the same now. I think
even though I feel like using the word bitch was a little over the top, I feel like he could have got away from that if he didn't
threaten her at the end. Yeah, that's why I said he could. That's why the only thing he can apologize for that.
It was funny, and it was like it was. You felt sympathy. It was sympathetic. Then it was funny.
Yeah.
And then it was cringeworthy. Mm-hmm. You should have quit while you was ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even in that same process, what is the point? What is the point of doing this shit here? Yeah. This shit here gets you in trouble. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because you ain't nobody around you to say, nah, I don't think you should say that. You know what I mean? Because I had some sentiments about Dwayne Wade's daughter that I was finna post. And my wife was like, don't do that. I'm still going to convey my point when we get to that segment.
But you felt the same.
But I knew that it wouldn't go over well.
Yeah,
because it's a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a minute. And the last thing that I want to do is go viral and sound ignorant.
Yeah, and not convey what you actually
exactly.
Trying to feel.
Even though I'm going to try to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because we still got to put the shit up. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to still try to, convey exactly what I was saying. But when we get there. But, with Snoop, I don't appreciate the apology tour, but I understand it.
Yeah. I don't like it at all, but I feel
But I understand it. You still got to move around in this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those two women, the one in particular is very powerful. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She got billions of power. Money is power. Mm-hmm. She can shut a lot of shit down if she wanted to.
Yeah, she got real big friends in high places. So.
And that's why I was like, that was one of the sentiments that I tried to give or convey at the shop. I'm like, my nigga, like, whatever you think about Gayle, nigga, her best friend is arguably one of the most powerful people in media.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how you feel, but you gotta understand that this shit is chess, it's not checkers.
I feel you.
And that's a checkers move. You know what I'm saying? 100% of the time.
I think the only thing that saved him was a lot of people had that same sentiment.
Yeah.
And
it was funny.
And I think
it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. He went toe to toe with Donald Trump. So at this point, like, what can he really like?
Yeah.
He travel every day, nigga. He can get hemmed up at the airport still for that.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And so if you got that same energy,
yeah.
If you convey, like you done said the shit about the president of the United States,
you got to keep that same.
You got to keep that same energy. So why are you doing an apology tour?
Because she's a black woman and they making him feel bad.
Because she black.
Yeah.
Because she's a black woman.
Yeah.
And this is a black woman's world now.
Yeah.
The same shit we was just saying.
Yeah. But put a bow on it.
Just to put a bow on it.